See how many people we can get in here. All right. This feels weird. I'm done this thing in a minute. All right. So just get to it. All right. So I've been changing up the fish room quite a bit, guys. I put more tanks. This kid, Chris, inspired me to put more tanks, you know, because that makes the most sense to have more tanks. I got rid of the 20 gallons back here, and we put a bunch more 10s. They're pretty much all filled with betas for the most part. But anyways, we're going to be getting rid of some fish. I have too many damn projects. So I'm going to be cutting down. So I'm going to show you guys stuff that's available. I'm going to start putting a lot of stuff on eBay. So if anybody is interested in anything I'm going to show tonight, feel free to message me in the next couple of days. It'll also be posted on eBay. All right. Hi, Shirley. How are you? What's up, people? I think we're the only people here right now. Everybody's probably like, who the hell's 5-star beta? I haven't seen them go live in a minute. But anyways, well, just showing off some stuff I'm going to get rid of. Let's see how this works. Apparently I can't read the chat and do this. So, Amica Splendens. I have a ton of them. I really need to thin this heart out. If you guys are interested in any of the Amicas, shoot me a message. I don't know if you're allowed to advertise sales of fish on YouTube. But yeah, there's a bunch together. They're all about an inch for the most part. So the difference in the males have that black on the tail, a bit more sparkle. Females will lack that color pigmentation. I don't think I'm feeding these guys enough, to be honest. There's just so many of them. So they'll be available. So another tank I'm going to be probably clearing out. Either my Taurai, if anybody's interested in these guys. Most of them are pretty much adult size. There's some adolescent ones in there. Well, you tell the differences. The male's going to have that blue view to the tail. The females won't have that coloration. I'm sorry, just reading the messages. Why is it doing this? I don't want to hide it. Yeah, I saw your watching stuff. My Shirley, they look great. Yeah. Here's the Taurai. If anybody's interested in them. I got a bunch. Actually, not a bunch. Probably about 40 in there, maybe. I have a bunch of them because probably over 100 plus in this tank. What else fish we're going to get rid of? Beta Patati. I have a bunch of Beta Patatis. I do have a few pairs that are sexed out that are proven breeders. And here's a male. There's a female. Actually, looks like they're about to be getting feisty. Yeah. There'll be different prices on them. I do have some smaller ones. They're about almost 3 inches roughly in size. Hello, Sutton Road. All right. Yeah, so Beta Patati, they got a bunch of them that'll be available. I'm just trying to cut down on some of them. I have just too many damn fish. I do have a couple of Zal gobies left. If anybody's interested in them, shoot me a message. These are my NSAs. They're doing good. Got to separate them. Trying to get everything separated in single pairs with the wild betas. Over here, I have a bunch of Starlight males. If anybody's interested in any, not Starlight, peppermints. I have a ton of peppermint Placo males, so if anybody's interested in any of them, shoot me a message. So as of right now, I got some peppermint Placo males I need to rehome. That are available. We got some gorgeous Patati betas that are available. Colorized, Amicas. I do also have a bunch of albino corridor babies that are available. You guys, I don't care about. They'll go cheap if you're interested in any of them. I do have a few baby orange Venezuelans available if anybody's interested in those guys too. Camera lens looks dirty. Let me wipe that off. Oops, keep it good. That looks better. Yep, so I got some baby orange Venezuelans if anybody's interested in them. Like I said, I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on eBay. I'll be bringing stuff down to my local fish store. I also got some baby super red Placos. So I got like 6 in here if anybody's interested in those guys. You can just shoot me a message. And here this tank's a little bit of a mess, but it's a bunch of melon batis in here growing out. Got a dozen from a friend. Also have a pair of gold rams I'm going to be rehoming. They have spawned. I just decided to go a different route with it. I want to focus more on betas and discus and a couple of species of cichlids. I got some discus back there, kind of in isolation. Doing good. I got a bunch of Siamese algae if anybody's interested in those guys. I got a pair of Philippine blue angels. I'm probably going to be selling them off. They're spawning, laying eggs here and there. These ones would be a little pricey to ship if you guys were interested in them. They would have to be overnighted. Also got a bunch of green dragons. I'm going to get out of them. See if I can find some. Yeah, there's one. The short fin green dragons. I have seen babies from them in here. I really like them. Then I got bored with them. You guys know how I am. Decided to do different species of fish. I can get an exact count on them if anybody's interested. There's a nice big meal in here. It's a little hard to see them. There's also a headstander in here if anybody's interested in that guy too. All the breeder cories. All the breeders. You get more orange Venezuelans in here. There's like a dozen of them. They look great. Got some of those from Cheryl. Gold lasers are in here. Some of my tanks look like crap. I haven't really been taking care of them. I haven't taken care of much. I haven't been cleaning them up as much. Some more gold lasers over here that breathe. But yes. Chris wants the gold ramps. I figured he would. What else we got to get rid of? Over here, I have a ton, an absolute ton of red tiger motigenus. They anywhere from like a quarter inch up to like almost 3/4 of an inch. There's the male. If anybody's interested in these guys, shoot me a message. They'll be cheap. I don't need all these. See the female back there? She's really pretty. There's the daddy. They're gorgeous fish. They do get big and they are aggressive, so just be wary if you do want to get some. They will get about 16 inches on the males. I think almost 8 to 10 on the females. The females got the best color though. Absolutely beautiful fish. Over here, guys, we got a bunch beta plackets that are going to be available. Right now, they're about half an inch. These were a Galaxy koi pairing to a koi female. So there are a lot of them starting to pale and fade right now. So starting to get the koi coloration going on. What happens with these Galaxy koi betas is they all start off blue. And then that blue tends to fade to a white. And then they start to recolor up again. Put this way. But yeah, there's absolutely a ton in here. This one spawn I had like 370 when I moved them over. I did lose a few. Some of them just don't grow as fast. These guys are all doing great. They're all eating frozen pellets. Pretty much anything you throw in here. I mean, they're still babies, so as they grow up, their color's going to come in a lot better too. Yeah, if you have interest in you guys, shoot me a message. Over here, we have beta ocellatos. I have a ton of them. It's probably about, I'll say 30 in this tank right now. They're hitting close to 2.5, 3 inches. It's a pair. These guys have been pairing off down here, so I think they're going to want to spawn soon. You see this is the female right here. That's the male with that blue. The one thing I noticed is the females always eat more and they fill up with eggs a lot quicker than the males do. So that's usually how I tell the difference. But yeah, I got quite a few pairs in here that are available if anybody's interested. Yeah, these two are definitely paired off. They'll probably be spawning soon. These are very easy to keep them in fresh water. ITK tropicals. Yeah, easy fish to keep. Look at that guy. He's already got great coloration. I think 2 inches down there. That's another thing too, is like as they have babies, some of the colors will vary a lot better than the parents. And some of them could have a less of a coloration than the parents, so it completely varies. Yeah, these guys are doing great. You want to try those guys out. Down here, I have a young pair that are starting to pair off of Cuban cichlids. So if anybody's interested in those, shoot me a message. I got 1 pair left. I was going to spawn them, but I just don't have the time or the place to put them. Kind of want to just cut down on fish. So as of right now, we got Cuban cichlid pair, young. We got a bunch of Tarkon yellow ocelota betas that are available. We got pair Philippine Blue Angel adults that are proven. I got some gold rams I think Chris is going to get. Star Peppermint Placo Mills. I got a bunch of some Zalgobies, Patati betas, Anobis Tower Eyes, Amica Splendens, albino cories, orange Venezuelan cories that are available. Got the red tiger Motigenus. We also have a bunch of these koi betas that are going to be available. Also down here, I have, no, these are not Orpinus, that one self with those guys. But I'm going to reset this whole tank. I have more ocellatas down here. I ended up splitting up my breeding groups. There were just too many in there. They got way too big. I do have a pair down there. They put an extra male and female in this tank too. There's also a bunch of babies in here. So if you guys are interested in the smaller ones, I will do a cheaper price. Some of these guys like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. See, most likely the parents right there in the corner. They look like they're getting ready to spawn too. What else we got? Sell off. I got a bunch of these striatum killies somebody sent me. I bought a couple. Man, did he send a bunch. I won't drop any names, Chris Gord, but thank you. If anybody's interested in any of those, let me know. Also, down here, we got a bunch more koi betas. They're just starting to color up. I have probably about 20 in this tank. If you guys interested in any of these guys, shoot me a message. They're about 1.5 inches. Most of them are almost full size. I do have a few that are slim bladder. If anybody wants those, just pay the shipping. You can have them for free. I don't know which way's better to look. They hold for 3 weeks, Chris. Yeah. The beta shoot me a message. These are different than the ones over there. Badge. I also have 3 Petricola catfish. I was gonna breed them. I was gonna buy more, but the person never showed up to the auction, so I never bought more. They're like full size. Find them. Yeah, there's one of them. Shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah, it fell in here, and I got too lazy to pull it up. There's one of them. Come on out. There you go. One of the Petricolas. That's the female. Pretty sure it's female. It's big and fat. See it next to my hand. So those will be available. The Petricolas, the betas. The betas I have growing up. I'm trying to breed that I got from Chris. I got beta Antutas, beta Chinoids. I lost the male I got. I actually got 2 pairs. I lost a male and I lost a female. So I ended up putting them together. So now I actually have a pair. And there's actually fry in here too, which was pretty sweet. Here's a male. See him hiding in the back. That's 2 young females. Well, this one's not that young, but she's full of eggs. You can see the eggs inside of her. Here's a beta patates. I kept 1 pair in this 10-gallon because I had about 3 pairs in here. I just spread them so I'm eating either beta palafina, mahakams. Go up here. More beta Antutas in here. I'm splitting up the group. I think like 11 or a dozen. This tank has. So I bought some wild betas from Indonesia. These ones are the long Ingram blacks, and I ended up getting about 5 babies from them. The male was actually holding. I lost the female, so I was kind of upset about that. Also got a pair of beta compactos, and the female died in shipping, and I lost the male shortly after. More beta ocellatas. These are the avant-garde immaculatas. I ended up putting them in this tank separate. And because they were in another tank, so I'm going to try to breed these. Oh, I'm never live anymore. I just figured, hey, why not shop on here real quick? I think Jeff goes on at 10:30, and I got to start advertising fish because I got too many fish. The Boncaras, hopefully they'll spawn soon. They're in a separate tank. They've been building nests back there. Also picked up a couple groups of beta Almagera. I got beta Ruber. I got like 2 babies I found after that big blowout where I lost almost all of them. And this tank has baby Almagera in here growing out. Oh, those guys are getting ready to spawn again. Hey, Beta, how you doing, brother? Nice metallic-y looking fish. We'll show you a few more betas over here. Probably not going to see them because they're hiding. So I picked up beta Uberus. Hey, hello, Jacob. Welcome, welcome. I never see them. Not going to lie to you guys. You got beta Vertigala. These ones I actually see. They actually started building a new bubble nest underneath. And right there's a little fry. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're so tiny. This tank has beta Hendra. These are all little 5 gallons that are half filled. These are all like 1-inch beta species. And I do got a pair of Scarlet Batis in this tank. I had to label everything because I can't keep up. What else? Well, I got some discus that are bred, and I got some babies from them. I ended up messing up my other pairs because they were too small when I bred them. So this time I tried to grow them out a little bit bigger this time, and I didn't raise as many fry with parents. This way I wouldn't lose as many. But yeah, so far so good with this little batch. In a couple weeks, I'll have to pull the fry out so you guys can respawn. This is the first batch they raised. There was originally about 100 eggs, maybe 70. And I only let about 15 come into fruition. Down here, guys, if anybody's interested, I have butterfly cichlids. I just don't have a light on this tank. There's butterfly cichlids in here, there's nanolotus in here, and there's also cutterized cichlids in here. All these need to go. They're all different sizes. If I had a light, everything would look prettier in this tank. But unfortunately, I don't have nowhere to plug it unlighted. Yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Are the discus really high maintenance? Honestly, no. The hardest thing about buying discus is when you first buy them is to buy a healthy discus. My biggest thing when I buy a discus, I want to make sure it eats before I bring it home. Because there's so many times you can buy a discus that looks great, get home, that thing will not eat. But usually once they're established, they're pretty good. I do a water change in this tank maybe once or twice a week just because there's some fry in there and it gets dirty pretty quick. But like I have a pair over here. I haven't gave them a cone yet because I want the female to get bigger. This tank looks like crap at the moment because I haven't scrubbed the algae off. But yeah, it's tank loaded with roseline sharks. But I also have some rope fish in here if anybody's interested in them. They're almost 16 to 20 inches. Yeah, I got about 6 discus right now. Yeah, this tank, if I scrub the tank, you guys look so much prettier. All right, guys. So I'll do a recap of what's available. We got paracuban cichlids, got pairs of beta ocelata, tons of beta plackets available. Red tiger motigenus is available. Albino chlory is available. Orange Venezuelan chlory is available. Super red Placo is available. Gold rams, I think Chris said he's going to take. I do have some green dragon Placos available. Headstander. These guys will also be available. If you're interested. Peppermint Placos. I have too many males, so I want to thin them out. Also have the Zalgobies, a couple of them available. More beta patatis. We got Mica Splendens available. We have the Sour Eye available. According to Discus North, what? Betas are hard to kill. Yeah, no. Dude, the Discus, like I said, this tank gets a water change maybe once every 2 weeks. You know, these guys do great. You can see them. They're nice and big. Very easy to keep. Like I said, the biggest thing is when you buy these guys, you want to make sure they're eating. When you're at the pet store, have them feed them. If they don't eat, don't take them home. Another thing, too, is be ready to treat them just in case. I like to use Menzidol for worms. I also like to use, what's the other stuff I use? Menzidol, I use Artemis here and there. I also like, oh, why am I forgetting? It's put up by Fritz. It smells like bleach. I forget the name of it right now. I'm brain farting really bad. But yeah, there's a few good chemicals that work great with you guys. Yeah. Got some striatoms available. Can't leave if anybody's interested in those. And we also got some more betas down here. Pretty much we got the Nanolotus, the butterfly cichlid, cutter eyes. And then I'm probably going to be breaking this tank down. I just don't have, I could use the space for more fish. Stir-by cord? I don't have any stir-by cords, brother. I just have albinos available and orange Venezuelan cord available. And then I also have a bunch of peace lilies that I just end up cutting off from my mother plant. I'm going to break this tank down, so I started cutting them. If anybody's interested in any of these, let me know. They'll be cheap. I'm going to throw them in with fish if you guys want some fish. But, yeah. Let's see. Why it's just flipping. Wow, why does it look so damn big? I guess that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Just wanted to do a quick little live stream and hop back on here. Let you know I didn't forget about any of you guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you guys are interested in anything, shoot me a message. And I'll be posting a lot of stuff on eBay in the next couple of days. Feel free to check things out. And I gotta still finish that tour video part 2. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.